Hello everyone and welcome to Climate Conversations. I'm your host Kathy Yang and today we'll be talking about PFAS. So what does PFAS stand for and what is it? So PFAS is a human-made synthetic chemical and it stands for perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances. They have a nickname, the forever chemical, because they do not break down in the environment. So PFAS is a general term that makes up around 15,000 synthetic chemicals. A key feature about PFAS is that they have a strong carbon-fluorine bond. Thanks to this long chain, PFAS are very durable and strong. PFAS also have another very important feature. They are water resistant and grease resistant. So they are used for many industrial purposes, including firefighting foams. However, they can also be found in everyday items like food packaging, hygiene products, and just food and water in general. Other things include waterproof jackets, stick repellent cookware, and even things like nail polish. PFAS was discovered in the 1930s by two German chemists, and the original form of PFAS was known as PCTFEs, or polychlorotrifluoroethylenes. DuPont would later go on to create Teflon, PTFEs, or polytetrafluoroethylenes. These chemicals were known for their durability in various applications like cooking and even industries like aerospace engineering. Now let's talk about some of the negative effects of PFAS. So according to the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, exposure to high levels of PFAS can be toxic. This exposure can alter immune and thyroid function, induce liver disease, lipid and insulin dysregulation, kidney disease, adverse reproductive and developmental outcomes, and sometimes even cancer. All these negative effects that PFAS has on both our environment and health has prompted many states and organizations to install some regulations and laws. So PFAS began to be phased out in the early 2000s, notably with companies like 3M, a major PFAS producer. There are currently many heavy restrictions on PFAS. Some states have enforced laws that prohibit products with intentionally added PFAS. This includes states like California, Colorado, Maryland, Minnesota, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, and many more. Other states are currently in the process of enforcing law or are looking for safer options compared to PFAS. So a huge event recently occurred. In April of 2024, the Environmental Protection Agency implemented regulations, or what they call maximum contaminant levels, for 6 subgroups of PFAS found in water. Now let's talk about some preventions or solutions to PFAS that you can implement in your everyday life. So according to Johns Hopkins University, some things we can do is to avoid using non-stick cookware because many of them tend to contain a small amount of PFAS. Limiting the use of food packaging, such specifically like takeout containers that are grease resistant. Johns Hopkins University also recommended to filter water at the tap. Just being conscious of what you purchase plays another big role in minimizing exposure to PFAS. There's currently a lot of research being conducted. Scientists are looking more into the details and the range of health effects that PFAS can have. They're also looking into what steps can be taken to remediate the spread of PFAS and to ameliorate the effects of PFAS on human health, because right now there's a lot of things that are unsure and a lot of work to be done in this field. I hope you all enjoyed this episode and I will see you all next time.